Okay. Okay. Uh. Yeah, go for it, because...
Not interested. That was fucking stupid. God. Physics. Please. Bruh, this is like I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. This is why we play video games, okay? It's still here. It's still doing it. Can't tell you how much I don't like this. Man. I don't know if I can handle all this. It's just too funny. Yo. Hello. That dude just straight got meteor smashed. This is officially a Smash Brothers game. Why does it keep doing that? That is the 6th time in a row now. The 6th time in a row after having it literally never happened before. Huh? I keep on taking damage and it's no go. Yo, what the? What the fuck? Okay. don't know how she got airborne right there, but okay.
Hola. There's the music. What the fuck, man? Okay, a second ago it didn't want to start the timer. What? What's going on? Get out of here! Oh, those wires are... Oh, I think I know what it was. Hold on. Settings. Go... Fuck off, bruh. There it goes. Alright. Jesus Christ. That computer crash from a couple of days ago. Like, I know exactly what... Oh my god. Why is this so tangled? The fuck? That computer crash from a couple of days ago, like, it really totally... Like, it's weird because it wrecked saved files that were not at all being saved at the time. So I don't know what in the hell. Like, there was a few programs that were open. Thankfully, Chatty has, like, some backups. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Fucking hell, dude. What do our donates look like? Oh, who cares? Yeah, Seto is not important. None of the Seto, T-vessels are worth a shit. Okay, so what, we've got Mountain of the Dark Lord and Mystery of the Rashomon. Okay, Mountain of the Dark Lord with sword. $187. Do I have some soul cores that are lingering around? Wrestling rights? I do. I have one. I should have 170 something though, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Didn't I just donate? Whatever, I'll figure it out some other time. I really, really, really wish that you could get, like, solo expedition conditions outside of this mode. It's a fun little way to play the game to do an expedition by yourself because you get, like, it level scales you, which is harder than having a +9 stone. But it also, means that there will be more enemies. Not like drastically more, but more. Oh, I left a sword back there. spear having sack of shit. Oh, good whiff. Okay. God damn it. I'm not, like, as familiar with the enemy placements, in Expedition as I am in the normal maps, so I really should have some detection on. Pretty sure those are arrows, yeah. Couldn't carry more arrows if I wanted to. I do love the fact that the sword is just great at handling red Kappas. What? Why did that not do any real damage? Okay. Whatever you say, video game. I'm not entirely certain how I'm on fire. Worth noting if that Revenant, like, when I do that, if the Revenant did survive, it's paralyzed at the end of it, so I still have a free grapple. Like that. Oh shit, what? I say I didn't expect him to instantaneously lunge at me like that. Like, that's a little crazy. It didn't work out, bucko. Okay, good targeting. We'll deal with the rest of those after this. Paralysis strats don't work super well on Tesso. It's not that they don't work, it's just that they're not very good. And they don't work really at all on spiders. Like, I've explained this before, but that's been quite some streams ago. Spiders can receive the debuff of paralysis, but it doesn't really paralyze them. It just... There's like a faux paralysis state that they end up in where the debuff is there. I think that they take more damage, but it doesn't actually paralyze them. And I'm not sure if that's because of like a weird state change that's inherent to spiders, or... Because like, faux paralysis state can be... It can happen with other enemies as well. Oh. Well, the back of my hitbox broke the crystal and I didn't actually just, like, kill the spider. That's unfortunate. I'll go ahead and do that. Backwave Tempest is too good. Although it's fully unnecessary. Because this is much better. But it is more difficult in that you need to, like, maintain a pretty decent presence of mind on what's going on. I am disappointed and annoyed that that third slash did not make contact. He just went for it. Literally the moment that he materialized, before he was even, like, visually apparent, he was in that attack. Okay. I'm not sure, but it... God damn it. It kind of sounds like the music is too loud, but it's probably fine. I'm not doing the correct things. 1 second. Alright, anyway. Paralysis really isn't shit against skeletons. In theory, skeletons can be paralyzed. They just don't last long enough for it to matter. So, like, in all likelihood, like, they have enough paralysis resist that basically there's a near guarantee that... What? Okay. There's a near guarantee that they'll be dead before they're paralyzed, and you're just not going to see any benefits from it. I genuinely, like... I wonder if they intended for that change to be a thing, or if that's just a thing that, like, happened in spaghetti code, but... The Kusa's mid-stance first... Like, the first attack on the mid-stance is... somehow... treated like an active skill, like it can't be parried. And I don't know why that would be, it just feels weird to me. Good job. That should have been Dweller, if I'm honest. I got lucky that it turned out okay. I say that like, oh, it would have been a huge problem otherwise. It would have been fine, it just would have been less convenient. What am I doing? Gaki is another example of enemy that paralysis really doesn't do shit for. However, if you want to forget that Nudakabe even has attacks, this is a great strat. Like, right, that thing can fight back. I heard about it in the legends. Okay. I love how he's rubbing his ass all over that crystal, like he really wants me to fuck up the crystal first. Enemies in this game are so fucking suicidal, dude. It's ridiculous. They want to fall off ledges. They want to rub their ass on the thing that will kill them instantly if you break it. So a free backstab to a free grapple. It's good stuff, good stuff. Nah. This table is 100% indestructible. Gotta love the sword being able to do that. It's so tasty. Yeah, lady. We'll get to you in a second. You know what I think it is? I think it's that the game isn't loud enough. Hold on. It is not. Let's... Correct. Alright. It sounded like... Okay. It sounded like a skeleton hissed at me. Oh, it's real easy for me to forget that this enemy is here. Point. So, for whatever reason, if you destroy these crystals while you're at the bottom, then... I don't want to say that it doesn't drop those crystal items, or the soul shards, or what, I don't even remember what these fucking things are called. Yeah, it doesn't drop the spirit stones. Either that or it drops them too low and they just fall off the map. I honestly don't have the I don't know. I don't have any way to distinguish between those two things. The one thing I do know is that you don't end up with those items. So I suppose the nuances of why don't really matter. Oh, what am I doing? Going the wrong way is what I'm doing. Kidioki is just objectively the correct decision on her in comparison to Dweller. Not because Dweller is bad against her, but because she does have a bit of a habit of leaping away from it. Hello? I definitely did the input to change my weapon. Though there was that incident, and like, I highlighted it, I don't know if it's in my highlight reel. If it is, I question whether or not it should be there. Because like, so I was using hatchets, and I had, just like my current setup, I had purity hatchets and I had my paralysis hatchets. So I'd finished up doing something against an enemy where purity made more sense, and then I approached a revenant's grave, and then I went to pull out my paralysis hatchets, and she genuinely, and like I had to have like a double take, and like I marked it because like I have to go back and look at this and see if I'm completely insane. But she had purity hatchets, and then I did the thing to switch weapons, and she put away purity and pulled out the exact same hatchets. And I don't think I had ever seen that before. There's always the possibility that it's happened before and I just didn't realize it. Sometimes there's just no need to get fancy. Are you also at Okurokubi? I'm gonna guess yes. Well, it's not even a guess. I see the purple bar. Am I stupid or something? Don't answer that. There's no need to answer that. I already know the answer. Fucking hell. I'm very stupid. Shit. That's not gonna miss. That's what I want. It's like, real talk, enemies afflicted with purity take way too much key damage from Dweller. Like, I think Dweller by itself, if you're using like an elemental, like if you're using like water, fire, poison, electric, like, I mean, if you're using anything that's not purity or corruption, Dweller's key damage is okay. It's not the worst. And it's still useful for sure. But it's on a completely different level when you add the bonuses to it. Dweller is just, it's so fucking good. And plus, there's just about never a bad time to use Dweller. Like I mentioned with Nioh earlier, like there's certain enemies that have a pretty high likelihood of jumping away. I mean, it's not necessarily that they jump away from Dweller, it's just that when her key is emptied, she has a habit of jumping away. So if you wanted to use Dweller on her, what you should do is give her a moment to jump away, then jump forward and cast Dweller. Have some bird. Have some more bird. Did one of his drops just drop out of bounds? Yes, it did. Man. Weak. What was it? Mystery of the Rashomon? Splitty. 141. Oh, we're almost done with that fucking mission, too. 303, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, we still haven't done it on Dream of the Wise, huh? We'll get there eventually, I'm not worried about it. Started off right away getting bullied a little bit by Yasha. Deeply unfortunate. You know what? Considering some things that I've learned recently, I am curious about... Let's try Side Splitter, knowing now that... Why did that... You know, it might be better knowing that not extending it might just be the tech. Not worried about you, bitch. Kind of feels like a salt and pepper move, right? Where, like, you do things, and, like, anytime that there's a gap, you just, like, there's a little bit of seasoning right there. Why did that knock him down? It's literally 2 strikes. Why did it knock... Okay. He should have been in a stumble. Whatever, dude. It's like Dweller. Well, maybe he was transitioning to all 4s, but basically, if Dweller is standing up and you hit him twice, then he'll like go limp and fall over on his own. Oh, hi. I didn't realize you were there. This I did realize. Long. Yeah, okay. I get it. I think I'm starting to understand now. Because I've tried that attack so many times. I think I had a fundamental misunderstanding about some aspects of the split staff at the time. Ah, come on. Fuck off. And that's what it looks like when you try to overuse it. I think that's another part of the problem that I had. Is that I was trying to use it too much, I think. It's like a lot of the time when I'm trying to test an attack, right, for whether or not it's any good, a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll use the shit out of it and see if I can find cases where it makes the most sense to use it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I was testing this move particularly efficiently. I am like right now, because I'm doing paralysis strats. Like I was thinking, like there for a second, like it just now confirmed to me that it was real close. Like you're real close to being paralyzed. So that's like the extension on this is 2 hits. So I'll do that. You'll be paralyzed. Didn't work. Didn't reach that far. It's like different weapons have, I guess what you would consider to be their version of like sword key, right? The guard plus button attack that that gives them their quick key destroying ability. This attack I still think is better though. Like I do genuinely think it is, because like you can do the same kind of thing if you just use these like clubs. But then you have the extended attacks on it, so was there anything else out here? No, it's just that giant dweller for some reason. I've got this tiny little tickle on the inside of my nose, and it's driving me crazy. Which is weird, because usually I get itches, not tickles. But whatever, bro. Regardless of still thinking that this is the better attack, I do have more respect for Side Splitter now than I did. I still just don't think it's better. I think Twin Phoenix is just objectively the better choice. What? Fuck off. That was just a basic mid-stance light attack. Why did it have super armor? That's so dumb. The way that Revenants work in this game is so dumb. I hear a Williman. Well, that was just rude. Wonk. Oh, whoops. You know, I don't even remember what the other options for that input are. Garbage. Or, well, shapeshift is okay, but it's not good. That one's garbage. Yeah, Dragon Dance is literally like the only rational option in that slot. Got it. Like, changing ways is, like, looks really fucking cool. It's just not good. I can't wait for, you know, like, someday somebody pop in and be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Like, for starters, I could care less. Couldn't care less? Whatever. Plonk. But, like, everything that I've tested about that attack, there always feels like there's something better I could have been doing at that time. You can't do that with Side Splitter. Like, maybe Side Splitter, like, I don't know, maybe people like it because it's, like, a really stylish option. I'm not your stylish player. I'm your efficiency player. I prefer attacks that are better. Not attacks that look better. Wait, when I came down here, it sounded like somebody else noticed me. Okay. Look at how observant you are. Good job. Don't mind me, I'm just sweeping for spiders. Bro. I'll be real honest, I don't know the difference between Nioh 1 and Nioh 2 music. Like, not even a little. Haven't the foggiest. That did not work. So, Ubume on, like, when you break the crystal in her hands and then she changes, you know, states, if you paralyze her while she is changing states, then when she becomes unparalyzed, she will be in a simple knockdown state, which is... Oh, whoops, I didn't need to change right there. And then that just means a free grapple. I don't mind being poisoned, it barely does anything to me, buddy. Okay. Quick crack to the shins. Blah! Okay. He definitely should have been floored right there. Maybe it's just because the attacks were too close together. I'm not really sure. Again, if you want to just completely forget that this thing knows how to fight back at all, paralysis. Well, let's say, like, there was a point in time when I was, like, I didn't want to do the paralysis thing anymore, so I was running Purity and Corruption, and the reason I've switched back is because Purity and Corruption, I almost never touch Corruption, with the exception of, like, hyper-specific scenarios. Anyways, genuinely, not gonna lie, when I came back to using normal strategies, I did not really know how to fight Nudakabe anymore. I was just like flailing around guessing. Which is not to say that I couldn't fight it, I just didn't really know what I was doing anymore. Point. Oh, okay. Interesting. We didn't end up seeing the weird lag on those eggs this time, probably because I cracked one by itself while I was still dealing with the big boy. Hair pulling Michiko. Do you pull hair? That seems rude. Well, that shouldn't have happened, but whatever. See, yeah, that's exactly what should have been happening earlier. 2 strikes down. Okay. So you can't even target this guy. I mean, like, you can lock onto him, but you can, like, even though I knew exactly where he was, you can't shoot at him from that angle. I am absolutely certain that there is an extra enemy right here. What the fuck, dude? It is funny that Dweller's third strike reaches further, and the only reason I think that it's funny is because, honestly, it doesn't look like it would. Oh. I left a box behind. We're gonna go fix that. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out. Point. Free grapple. That I only just barely got. Thank you, Twin Phoenix. Yeah, it's worth noting that my transformation into Tarademoke and the humanity sprites that came out were not going to be slowed down by the fact that I was in that webbing. And as a result, there was no reason to be concerned. So the only soul cores that I care about at all right here, because these are like, you know, weak bitches, are stuff that might have transferables that would be useful for my higher ups. Okay, 466. In search of the elixir. This will be fine. Dual sword. This is 10, yeah? We'll be moving up the difficulty ladder at this point. Someone shot at me. And they'll pay for that. It was you. Bruh. What in the hell was that? I mean, I know it was that animation, but hold on. I need to look at that again. Cause like it looked like I got animation trails on that action. And it seemed like it gave me some kind of special properties. Like, I don't know if that was super armor or just iframes or like that. Either that or I completely misread that, but that felt weird. Especially since from what I'm to understand is that I did the inputs to switch from low to mid stance and then did guard triangle. I love it when I do a parry with the correct timing and my enemies just whiff. God, I hate these fucking things, dude. Like, every time that I try to find, like, a nice, efficient way to deal with the Ninjago's, there's just really... It just doesn't seem like there's a really great way to do it. They're just shit enemies. He had super armor while he was... okay. Sure. There's always a new fucked up place to put super armor. My personal favorite is when an enemy that is currently, like, fully exhausted on the ground, and you can final blow them, and they have super armor, so you can do it again. God damn everything to shit, dude. This is exactly why I was fighting the way I was. I didn't want to fucking drop down. Cool. Boing. What? 100% that should have paralyzed, but whatever. Okay. Hey, this mission is in search of the elixir. I just found one. Alright, we're done. Okay, cool. The least y'all can do is... There you go. Give me your soul. Dude, some of the shortcuts that you can unlock in this game on these maps is just like, it's so weird that they were like, yeah, this shortcut needs to exist. Who wants to walk around that one rock over there when you could kick down this ladder? Like, I mean, what does this save you from having to do going around that? Just that. Good. Thank fuck I don't have to walk around that anymore. Eat shit. Hi, you're paying really good attention, buddy. Well done. You know, I was curious. I'm not sure that I've ever run into a Revenant that uses paralysis. I genuinely do find it funny anytime I see somebody trying to use that particular quote-unquote parry. They're not really parries, they're ripostes, but it's where the hammer, like, or the axe slash hammer, like, blocks with the bottom end before coming down with the top. It's not at all useful. Like, in any stretch of the imagination. Stone, right? Oh, no. Arrow, right. Yeah, that's why. Like, I know I can't carry any more stones, arrows, or Choco Cups. There's a few things on my list that I just cannot carry anymore. Oh. Right. 541. It should be fine. That seems really quiet. I'll do a recheck on... I'll do a recheck on that particular soundtrack. And we'll just skip that one, because it's basically inaudible. I didn't realize this whole fucking map was still here. I thought that it was just a part of it. Or rather, that is to say, I obviously didn't remember that much about this particular side mission. Good looking out, buddy. Give me that mind's eye dodge right there, but I swear that hitbox should not even be large enough for that to have triggered. The fucking skellies with the spears are just nonsense, dude. Do something that I pretty much never do. Have some of that. I'll be totally honest, I had forgotten how long that puff of smoke lasts. A while, apparently. I really love how I was like holding forward and mashing the key recovery for that attack, and it just wouldn't. There was that one gap where I was just rubbing my face all over the Revenant and it wouldn't fucking do the thing. 10 out of 10. $566. Ah, we're good. There's no way I'm about to get 34 more items in here. Okay, buddy. Alright, guy. I get it. Calm down. Jackass. I'm getting those telltale, like, focus itches, but, like, not nearly in the amount that I have been lately. I don't know what's going on. Watch it be related to this in some way. It's like, normally, I like I have coffee, like, I've got really good, nice cold brew. Trouble is that the stuff that I mix that with on, like, normally, I don't have it right now. God, I actually have a pretty decent number of purples. Anyway. Oh, we get to do some Siege Glade. I'm about it. How many items? 268. We are good to go. So, like, I mean, the downside to this is that we just did this mission, but at least we get to do it with a better weapon. What weapon did we do this with a second ago? Split staff, yeah. I say a second ago as though it was literally just moments ago. Oh, that's who noticed me? Wiener. Oh, now you've noticed me, and now I can't dodge to that side at all. I'll just shoot you in the shins and you'll die. I would definitely say that, like, my two favorite weapons are pretty much always going to be Switchblade and Fist, mostly just for the fact that they flow. What the fuck? This is not correct. Yeah, get out of here. Oh my god, dude. Why? Why, when I highlight the thing and I shift delete, why is Windows such shit software, dude? Wait, what? These are in the wrong folder. It's fine. Whatever, dude. Like, I don't understand how, like, Windows can, like, erroneously decouple window that I'm currently on with the delete key. Like, I'm probably trying to interact with the window I'm currently in. I don't see exactly how you could fuck that up. No karaoke this time. Drowned? Oh, is there a Yasha in there? Okay. He would have remained paralyzed in that state, by the way. I don't understand how that manages to whiff on things that are on the ground right in front of me. I can only assume that maybe it's because... like, they're right at my feet. I thought it was facing the other way around. Someone used the rotate tool on the map. The very nerve. See, that time it worked just fine, so I don't know, man. Oh, I didn't want to do that. God damn it. I got that one and this one mixed up. I am not a Scampus enjoyer. And I will be pleased when he fucks off. You fucking asshole! I hate Scampus! Stupid little shit! Go away! Ugh. Hooray, I got a core. Woo. Scampus's core is also garbage as well. Like, look, if I was still running Purity Corruption, there'd be no reason to really be bothered by the fact that it's there, aside from I just don't want it there. But, like, with paralysis strats, it genuinely fucked shit up. That dude just, like, stood there and took those. Sure thing, game. Sure thing. You know, I was trying to do something the other night and thought I'm gonna try something, because I don't think that this is actually helpful. That's not necessarily true, because sometimes when I do the grapple, I want to... Yeah, fuck, I don't know, man. Because sometimes I want to push them forward with it, rather than, like, the normal grapple kind of yanks them. Like, in proportion to me to you, it'd be like yanking them this way. Sonic Lost World. How was that not off angle enough? Or maybe just like the Night Rain, that's just because I was too far into his like primary hitbox. I don't know. Where are you going, dude? I should have used a Dweller right there to do some super armor shenanigans instead of Kidyoki. That was not smart. I mean, Kidyoki, like, slips hitboxes. I guess that's where my brain was. But, like, nah, it really should have been Dweller. What? I clearly was not in the direction you attacked. Like complete opposite direction, really. Man, one of these days, I'd really like to play an action game, like a good action game that actually has hitboxes figured out, instead of them being this weird fuzzy science that doesn't quite work. Like, I get real sick of, like, scenarios like what we just witnessed, right? Where a hitbox, like an attack is going in a complete opposite direction of the player, but still hits them. And like, genuinely, like, as far as the night range strat that I showed that earlier, I'd be okay with that, meaning that that no longer worked as well. Like, I would trade any strategy that I currently have that works for some consistency. I would prefer the consistency. Okay, well that spider is stuck as fuck. That's fine. Okay. I'll get that in a second. Ooh, this one is kind of quiet. I can't imagine there being a whole lot of different sources for this particular music. I might have to find a way to, like, I have the software necessary to increase the volume on these, but and trying to figure out how to do that in a way where it, like, works. Because, like, for one thing, I need to make sure that I'm not cranking up the inherent volume of the track too much. For another thing, it's also possible that that will affect the audio quality. Like, you don't want it to make, like, fuzzy pops and crackles and shit. Cut it out, bud. You know, I should probably do that attack, the dignity of, me knowing what it's called. Is it in its... It is in the Universal, okay. It's called Thin Air. What is this? Oh, fuck off. Thin Air, what a fucking dumb name. It is what it is. Hi, guys. Dipshit. I know better than to fight that the way that I just did. I just didn't care. Yeah, Peppo's just not that fucking scary. Yo, thanks for jumping right into that shit. Snake Eater. I'll say hi. Sure, I'll give you a thing. I mostly just ignore these guys, if I'm honest. Explosions. Alright. Jump up to Demon. Which is just a few hundred pages down, apparently. Here it is. Oh! We get to do some hammer. I'm about it. About 447. Oh, right. Pervading waters. 307. This is correct. Oh, whoops. I'd say that's a reasonably okay shortcut right there. Because, like, it does skip that hallway of dudes, but at the same time, it's still really just not that much. I didn't mean to do Rumbling Earth right there, but whatever. That second karaoke right there was utterly unnecessary. Okay. Very effective. Later, dude. I real talk had no idea that they would ever place an enemy on that walkway. Like, in previous streams, I've like repeatedly questioned why the hell this walkway exists. Apparently it's so that they could add an extra enemy in expeditions. I guess somebody thought it made sense. Here, you know what? There's dudes in here, I think. A dude in there. Man, I sure do love enemies that get free dodges. Human enemies that can just dodge for free are the best. That guy can't even handle one enemy. So whoever this was, evidently what they tried to do was they tried to get through this door while they still had her attention. And then they got a couple of feet past the door and died. Oh, okay. You remember what I was talking about, like, shifty fucking hitboxes earlier? I kind of want to, like, look back and see how very obviously that tail didn't make contact with me, but what does it matter? Game's still gonna be game, regardless of how very clear that was some bullshit. Oh, wrong one. What a disaster. Hello? Bro, fuck off! Jesus Christ! Like, the very first thing that happened in that exchange that made everything go to hell was I clearly blocked. I saw the animation for the blocking, and it just fucking didn't. Where? All of my disgust. Man, that is the least flash attack that has ever flashed attack. Not really sure what, like, the reasoning for this area existing is, because, like, oh, can you actually? That's real weird. Good job, buddy. Okay. Very unlikely that I'm going to actually finish a fight with this one either. Nope. That's what's his face fighting those two enemies from earlier. Because he has absolutely zero ability to actually fight them. Normally, he'd be there with just one enemy, but because this is an expedition, there's more than one enemy over there. And like I said earlier, the dude's useless against just one. Lady. I gotta say, the worst part about this area is the fact that he's down there getting his ass kicked. Because like the constant sounds of those enemies Like, it's kind of an interesting idea. Like, what if I were to just play, like, a constant stream of just enemy noises? Yeah, thanks. What happens when two titanic strengths meet in the night? Okay. I don't know why he got that random air. That was interesting. Anyways, this is where if you talk to him, I think, twice, he'll join you. Which, why would I ever do that to myself? Come on, dude. Playing like shit. That was at 6:36. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Interesting. Not sure I've ever seen that stumble happen that particular way. Also worth noting, a small charge of Rumbling Earth is way, 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 way better than it should be. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, sure. Okay. Boy, that's not really annoying at all. Oh, okay. I was not pious enough. I genuinely would like to have a conversation with whoever decided that that was the wording that they should use in English, because I don't know that piousness has anything to do with combat potential. More like it's like I'm dying. I'm sorry, my lord. I clearly wasn't enough of a dickhead. Sure, okay. Here's to hoping you're more of a shit in the next life, I guess. I clearly forgot to switch stances. Man, fuck you. What? Okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't matter much. It's real dumb to me that this obviously easily broke. Like, I've got this giant hammer. Can't break this tiny little fat shit fence. Okay. Sack of shit. Meanwhile, other areas, you could just, like, dash through giant pots and huge collections of boxes. I'm guessing this dude got fucked up a la the grab. I fucking hate that, dude. I hate it so much. Why do enemies go out of their goddamn way to make sure that they fall off of things? But see, now I can't summon this one. It's so fucking annoying, dude. Okay. What the fuck? That was like a god hand levels of cock dickery. The targeting was doing everything it could to fuck me. Good God. You haven't got a chance, mate. What? Sit down, bitch. Did I just cancel that? Yeah, that cancels into that kick before the hitbox for the second attack actually comes out. Bro, there's definitely some aspects of this game that I feel like they genuinely just never bothered to test. Like, to make sure that their hitboxes hitbox at all, let alone whether or not they're accurate. Let's do this. Come on. Shoot at me, you fuck. You know, I thought that was another Tessa. I just barely got to that in time. Noting that it was unnecessary to do another karaoke earlier, I opted not to. Huh? Sure, dude. Okay, God, I just want the rules in this game to be consistent. That's all I want. That's all I want. I should have remembered that he was there. That is not new. What? What the fuck? Bro. You know what, like, the hilarious thing about all this is that this guy is... Like, he's a chump that's only sort of threatening because his rules are very inconsistent. But then you follow it up with Gyuki, and Gyuki's literally just a giant punching bag. What the fuck, man? I feel myself getting pissier, and I know why. I am deeply hungry. I know exactly what I want, but I don't think that it's in the cards right now, and it sucks. Okay. Good lord, she is well hidden. Like, I saw the dot and I figured it was just another slime and that I couldn't see it. For it to be a whole ass Nudeona, tail out and everything, I still did not see her. I don't know if that's well hidden or if she's clipping into the map and therefore that's bullshit. I don't know which one of those is true. Anyways, like I said, giant punching bag. You just get under that belly and keep tickling until he falls over, and then it's over. I can't believe it. This person who was sick and told us that he was terminally ill was clearly showing signs of being very sick and then died. What a shock! Who could have seen it coming? You know? Da-na. What time does that shit close? Oh hey, I knew this was gonna happen. I was looking for insurance on a thing and decided to get a quote. And so of course, that automatically subscribes you to shit, and then you have to go unsubscribe from their shit. Because that's definitely how things should work legally, right? You talked to me at all. You are legally bound to be harassed. That's how it works. 10 out of 10. Did I... Fuck, I probably got rid of a moral core earlier without thinking about it. Shit. Oh well. Here, I'm gonna break my rules a little bit, and we're gonna do... Oh right, this is one of those one-on-one fights. You cannot do this in an expedition. This is 474. Yaksha returns. I'm just looking for something short to do, and we're probably gonna go ahead and get out of here in a minute. Because I definitely need to deal with food. Right, I was literally just trying to find out when this place closes. It does close at 8 today. I'm gonna leave that open so I will see it immediatamente. It's up here, right? Yeah. What? Okay. Nice dodge? Sit there like an idiot, I guess. Oh my god, dude. You wanna fucking do any of the things I'm telling you to do, dude? What a shit fight. Lots of dropped inputs. Anyway, so that one's down. I think, given the fact that she's not responded yet, probably no chance in hell. That is gonna be it for me for the day. I'm gonna go arrange dinner. Anyways, who's live? Anybody live? Nobody's live. No one's ever live. Y'all have a good one.
She just ended up airborne again. Bruh, I'm so bad. Oh, hey, that was a really good reset. Now what are you gonna do, bitch? Deuces, nerd. Wait, what? Oh my god! Ah, God, I knew that was about to happen. Fucking ballista. Yeah, I'm on... What?! 141. I can't even. I don't even know what just... What the fuck?